Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Did I forget? Thumbs up the video. Subscribe, comment, follow me on the links at the top. Check out Shit the Sugar Podcast over there on Patreon. And do all the fun things and keep what's the word? Supporting your girl. Let's talk real quick. This ain't gonna be long because I'm annoyed, if anything, and disgusted by what I watched on SmackDown when it was time for the SmackDown Women's Division to do their thing. Now, Bayley, Sasha was fighting Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross for the 730th time. Now, I have no problem seeing Sasha on my TV. I enjoy Sasha a little bit more than I enjoy Bayley, but I don't have a problem with them on my TV. The problem I'm having is when they have the same exact match with the same exact people over and over and over fucking again. That is the problem. But okay, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do, and there's no creativity at WWE. And AEW is not doing no one any favors, okay? Because that Nyla Rose match was just hard to watch, and it's just like whatever. But right now we're talking about WWE and this women's division. And because WWE is the grandfather of them all, the pinnacle, the standard, supposedly in wrestling, you are to expect something from these people. And I don't know why I keep expecting anything. So you have 4 women in the ring, 3 of which had some type of momentum coming out of Money in the Bank and Survivor Series. Lacey Evans never had no fucking momentum. Her character is outdated and ridiculous and tired. I'm tired of the Southern Sassy Belle with the antebellum bullshit and the undertones of, I'm from the South, and it's tasteless, it's tone deaf, and it's ridiculous, and it's always been before the Floyd situation, before the Black Lives Matter situation. It's always been tired and stupid. Her theme song's cute. That's all I got. The story's confusing. She was a Marine. You should have ran with that. She should be the Sonya Blade of the women's division. But y'all chose to do this bullshit instead. Then you got Naomi. Naomi was gone. I think she had a death in the family. She was hurt. Um, she embraced her curls, her skin. She's beautiful. She's glowing. She comes back Survivor Series, momentum out the ass. Momentum, momentum, momentum. And what do y'all do? Take the steam out of her slowly but fucking surely. Every fucking match she had, she was losing. And who she was losing to? Dana fucking Brooke. Who, by the way, I would say had momentum down at the Money in the Bank. She was doing a lot of quirky, crazy shit. And it was funny. You go on Twitter, people was backing her. They wanted her to win. They wanted her to take those wins. She got a big win over Naomi. Take it and run with it. What the fuck happened to Dana Brooke? Tamina. Quiet Tamina. Good hand Tamina. She had momentum when she was going up against oh my god, I just said her name. When she was going up against Bayley. I even felt like Tamina might just win because this would be a great time for her to win. It's a pandemic. There's no audience. There's no one really to please. There's a lot of factors going in. Tamina otherwise would not be on TV if there was a live audience and there was a storyline to be told and audience reaction mattered. But here she is in this fucking ring doing this dumb shit when she had some little bit of momentum coming out of, was it Survivor Series? I forgot what the fuck it was. Money in the Bank. I don't even fucking know. But she went up against Bayley and the match was decent or whatever the case may be. And I really was like, oh, she might just win this. Then y'all took the steam out of her. Y'all took the steam out of Bianca Belair. Took the steam out of Bianca Belair, came out of the Survivor Series. She was the star. She got the most over the rope wins. She's giving you hair, looks cute. I'm on my own against the wall. She giving it to you. Y'all didn't let her touch the NXT belt. I'm still pissed off about that. You brought her up. You brought her up to um. You took the steam out of her, and I'm still trying. You brought her up to Raw. You brought her up to Raw, and you put her with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins for a second. I thought they was gonna go somewhere with Angel Garza and Andrade and Zelina Vega because they had a little interaction. It was cute. I was like, okay, we about to do something. We about to put him in the program. And Austin Theory was there. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but apparently he got caught up in the speak out situation. I'm thinking, okay, we're gonna do something. All of a sudden, she's fucking gone. She's fucking gone. They don't have nothing for her. She's not a comedy yet. She made one prominent statement to her husband and Angelo Dawkins and said, y'all out here acting like a bunch of fucking clowns and you're supposed to be Raw champions. How about you fucking fight like you got some sense? When they took her off, they had her husband and his sidekick going through a whole series of clown buffoonery. Okay? Even Zelina Vega right now, as hot as she is, got upstaged by Randy Orton. Now, y'all might not have noticed this, but the fact that Randy Orton is going to be a part or somehow incorporated Andrade and Angel Garza to be behind him leaves. Where does that leave Zelina Vega? Where? She's just going to be like a hot chihuahua in the corner? I don't understand why I'm watching SmackDown and there's a karaoke situation going on with I'm gonna say one superior wrestler in Naomi, a decent wrestler in the second decent wrestler on the stages, Lacey. Then you got Tamina, and then you got fucking Dana Brooke. Why is the women's division having a fight over who lost a karaoke match? I want somebody to explain that to me. I'm going to pause, and I want somebody to explain it. And then to point out something, you have a SmackDown division that has Shinsuke Nakamura and what's his name, the Swiss cyborg, Cesaro, going up against Staple, the New Day. Meanwhile, you have Jay Uso or Jimmy, one of the Usos, hosting this bullshit because I think the other brother's hurt. Now you got, y'all could have paired him with someone else just to get a SmackDown division going, but instead you put him in the ring with this bullshit. Now we're gonna go through this because I just want to understand who the fuck thought this was good. Who the fuck thought this was going to continue the woman's evolution that Stephanie McMahon so famously belted out? Evolution! They're no longer called divas, they're called women! Remember? My baby's working hard on the go, but the hands on the clock keep spinning real slow. I can't wait to be alone with my baby tonight. Listen to this. You know my baby's got me wrapped around a little finger, cause she knows that I will walk through hell and back to be with her. I got my long sideburns and my hair slicked back. I'm running through my town and my big cat beside my honky tonk man. See you with me, guys. He's a honky tonk man. He's a honky tonk man. It's time to play the game. Time to play the game. Ha 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 ha. Now I just want to point out real quick. Y'all gave Tamina the game's theme song, and the funny thing is, because Tamina don't talk anyway. So the funny thing is, you gave her the theme song, and the theme song is literally that's really it. It's all about the game and how you play. It's all about the game. That's really it. Like, what the fuck was that? I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what's going on here. Working hard with his hands. He's just a common man. Working hard for the man. Hey, he's American dream. He's American. Okay, yeah, so after that, they were very upset, and Lacey thought she had won and she didn't, and it was Naomi, and so she pushed Naomi, and that proceeded to start a match. That's your evolution. That's your evolution. You went from Ronda Rousey, you went from NXT, Bailey and Sasha Iron Woman match, Ronda Rousey, Evolution pay per view, right back to this bullshit. You should have just did a bra and panties match. You should just did a bra and panties match. You take the momentum out of everybody that people like, and then you do this to the ladies as if we're supposed to sit here and enjoy this type of wrestling. The ladies want to wrestle. The ladies want to wrestle. And then they have to make do with this bullshit. It takes away the credibility of women's wrestling. It takes away the likability. It's channel changing. It's disgusting and it's offensive. And that would be whether it was credible. I understand it's entertainment, wrestling entertainment. You could have done something with these four women. You could have done something with them. So I'm hearing about Evolution 2. I'm hearing about an Evolution 2 that's not going to feature Ronda Rousey. And you know what? Ronda Rousey don't need to come back, especially if this is the bullshit they're going to have her do. I'm hearing Evolution 2. I'm seeing what I'm seeing on SmackDown, and then I'm hearing the name Tessa Blanchard will be centered in Evolution 2. If I see Tessa Blanchard on my fucking TV, I'm going to slam and turn that remote button so fucking hard it's going to break in half. WWE loves to get them the worst fucking low grade, unethical motherfuckers possible and put them in front of you and expect you to cheer and like and enjoy the product. You're making it very hard to do this. You're making it extremely hard. Where is the wrestling? Why did you call up Bianca Belair? Why did you call up Lacey Evans? Why did you call up all of these people only to throw them in situations? Look what happened to Nikki. Look at Nikki Cross. Look at her. Who the fuck is that? She actually had depth in NXT. Now she's literally behind Alexa Bliss like a fucking puppy, doing a majority of the work in the matches. Looking cringy and crazy as fuck. And it's even worse because you act like you in love with the goddamn woman. Before it was because you was off and crazy and we didn't know what Nikki Cross was going to do. But now it's Lexa, and you just cringy and just loud and wild. It's not cute. Bailey's there. Bailey hasn't defended her fucking title in, I don't even know, since fucking Tamina. Since Tamina. I haven't seen her defend the title. This ain't gonna be long. I'm disgusted. I don't know what this is called, but this isn't an evolution. This isn't a revolution. This is not moving forward. This isn't anything that was being touted and pushed. Where the fuck is Stephanie McMahon when it comes to these women? Do you just come out and put a belt and growl and scream about, charity? Do you not have anything to do with the women in the wrestling in your rosters? What I mean, I understand your chief branding officer or whatever, but why don't you go down there and use that fucking heel power and wreak some havoc? Stephanie McMahon is the baddest fucking heel, the biggest heel in the women's division. Where is she? Where is she when this type of shit's going on? Where is she? And then Raw, if you think SmackDown's terrible, Raw, you got, a fucking what's her name? Kyrie Sane leaving. Nia Jax is trying to kill everybody. Uh Literally, Asuka is holding the division on her shoulders, and she's in a feud with Sasha Banks and Bayley. Who else is on the Raw women's division right now? Who? The Iconics. The Iconics. This is the evolution. It's a reverse. You're going backwards. It's disgusting and it's sad. Y'all tell me what y'all think about what's going on with the women's division, and at what point is something gonna be happening? Can this be salvaged? The answer is no. You're making this shit worse. And if you add Tessa Blanchard to this big pot of shit, you really gonna make it worse. Hit me up in the comments. Tell me what you think of this de-evolution of women's wrestling in the WWE specifically. Because the AEW, I don't even know what's going on with that. Now, I will say NXT's women's division is getting back on track. You got Io Shirai, you got Candice LeRae and Tegan Knox and them. They trying to get back on track after that whole fucking debacle with Charlotte Flair. And then if you throw Bayley and Sasha in there going back and forth with the tag team belts, you could get some good matches because that Io and Sasha's match was real good. They fucked it up at the end with that interference. But you could do something with the NXT ladies. Leave the ladies in the NXT there. That is still, for what it's worth, still a division that's better than all the women's divisions that are in the forefront right now. Even though you took all the fucking momentum out of Rhea Ripley for whatever fucking reason. For whatever reason. I don't even know. So let's I don't even fucking know. I'm still baffled by Bayley. By not Bayley, by Rhea Ripley's just the air sucked out of this woman's push. I'm still baffled by that. But NXT is still one of the better brands for women's wrestling. So with that being said, y'all tell me what y'all think about what I'm talking about. Hit me in the comments, chime in, subscribe, thumbs up. Check you on the next podcast. Later.